Hello, Aces. Welcome back to the channel. So I want to congratulate Quinta Brunson and everybody on the cast of Abbott Elementary for their season 3 renewal. They are on ABC, and this show is, in my opinion, it's the best show on television. Okay. It stars Quinta playing Janine Teagues. She is a very optimistic, idealistic teacher in a school, Abbott Elementary, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And it's an underfunded school. I love the fact that the cast is diverse, the kids are diverse, and yeah, they have racked up so many awards. I mean, oh my goodness, they won. Quinta won an Emmy. Shirley Ralph won an Emmy for lead actress and supporting actress. And I don't know if you guys remember, but Quinta started her journey in the acting world from the internet, right? So this clip, it goes way back, y'all, but basically, she was doing a skit. She said that she just was playing around with her iPhone and she was in a movie theater, and the guy that she was with, her date, he was ordering snacks from the movie theater, and they're expensive, okay? And so he got, like popcorn, he was getting candy, he was getting all these things. And every time he he mentioned that he wanted another, whatever it was from the concession stand, she was just like, oh, he got money. Okay. And so that went viral. Then she started working at BuzzFeed. She wrote a book entitled She Memes Well. And she's a mastermind, not only with the internet and marketing through social media, but also, I mean, she, writes on this show, she produces on the show, she's created one of the best shows, in my opinion, of all time. I feel like it's really going to go down in the history books with The Office and other cult classics. And it's in that same style. So it's a mockumentary style where they break the fourth wall and they look at the camera directly. And I really love the camaraderie between not only the cast but also the kids. It's so important for especially Black kids, young actors, to have speaking roles. And so she gives all these young people these acting opportunities. And I really enjoy watching the show like every single week. It's my favorite show on television right now. So here again, we have the outstanding writing for a comedy series, which of course comes from Quinta and all her writers. And then we have Shirley Ralph winning the supporting actress in the comedy series. And Janelle James, she plays, I think, my favorite character on the show. So, like I said, Quinta is a boss. Janine Teagues is she's a bit naive, very, warm and friendly and idealistic and funny. But Ava is, I guess she would be considered the antagonist, although she's really lovable, but she's hilarious. She's Principal Ava Coleman, played by comedian Janelle James. And Ava just has these like really sharp one-liners. And, she's hilarious, in my opinion. She's the funniest person on the show, with the exception of maybe Tariq, who was played by Zach Fox, Janine's ex boyfriend, and he was a he was a rapper. He was a rapper, and just a struggle. I mean, I don't want to say he was like a scrub or a bum, but he like could never keep a job. He told her, he said, he told Janine that I feel like, I support you in your feminism because I let you pay for everything. It was just hilarious. I feel like the writing, of course, it was award winning. It's gold. And I'm so happy to see that they have been renewed for season 3 because, like here, Ava saying it's tough times out here and people need the laughs, and we do. Um, so here we have another iconic character, Lisa Ann Walter, and she is really known for her role in The Parent Trap. So she played Chessie on The Parent Trap, and I was so glad to see her, you know, working as playing Melissa Scamenti, who is an Italian, who is an Italian teacher, and she is very well connected. You know, she knows a guy who knows a guy that, you know, East Coast, Jersey, New York. She has that. She plays that character very well. Even though she's in Philly, it's still, you know, right there on the coast. And I love her character. She's just very down to earth, very funny. Here she says, "Have you looked at the menu for the spot most taking you to yet?" You know, she goes on to say, "You should already know what you're ordering before you get there. Decisive women are hot." And Janine replies, "Well, I don't want to get anything too messy, so I'm going to get the beef ribs." And then Tyler James Williams, his character, Mr. Eddie, and Melissa, the teacher, Melissa, is looking at her like, okay. And it's hilarious because, again, Quinta, her comedic timing is so on point. And so she's going out with Mo. Mo is played by Vince Staples, who, as everyone knows, Vince has been in the rap game for a minute. He signed to Def Jam, and oh no, he was signed to Def Jam. I'm sorry, he's currently signed to Motown and Blacksmith Records, so he updated that. But he's won, you know, multiple NAACP awards, BET Hip Hop Awards for Best Track, and so just to see him on ABC network television, you know, I love that. I love the fact that Quinta, she has so many guest stars and guest roles and appearances. I mean, she got Reggie Hayes to come back from Girlfriends, and he was the superintendent who, you know, was basically having an issue back and forth with Ava, the principal. So I'll let you guys watch that. I don't want to give you spoilers if you haven't seen it already, but please check out the show. I mean, it is hilarious. It's wholesome. Even our first lady was on her, you know, Air Force One, and she showed us on social media that, you know, she's watching the show and supporting the show. Hopefully she heard that line about from Jacob, who's another character on the show, but, you know, a teacher. He said, you know, I hope that Jilly B is gonna basically wipe out all of our student loans. So he said that on the show. So I'm hoping that she didn't miss that. But here's Janine. Here's Janine eating the beef ribs with her date with Vince Staples' character Mo, who is a really good friends with Mr. Eddie. Greg is his name. Gregory Eddie, played by Tyler James Williams. And he also won a Golden Globe for his outstanding performance as a supporting actor. So shout outs to him because, you know, again, he was doing a really good job when he was younger, playing the role of Chris Rocks. With Everybody Hates Chris, but now we see him all grown up, and I love this show. It really is my favorite show on television, and not only because it's really good and funny, but also because Quinta goes out of her way to use like their marketing budget because she's such a mastermind at marketing herself on social media, and her mom was a teacher, but she uses that money to help out schools all over the country. And so I really truly love that. She named the whole show after her old teacher, Mrs. Abbott, and they reunited and cried, you know, when she first started out the first season. But this show is award-winning, it's wholesome, it helps the community, and it's like the best thing since sliced bread. I can't even stop raving about it. It's definitely my favorite show. It comes on Wednesdays at 9 on ABC, or you guys can stream it the next day on Hulu. But right here is a shout out to Quinta and all the cast saying thank you. The Donors Choose community funded over $1 million in supplies to public schools. So again, she is definitely on fire. I cannot wait to see what she has in store for, you know, I know she already has a book out. She memes well. You guys go check that out. But this show is amazing. But yeah, I mean, Quinta is brilliant. She's a mastermind. She's a boss. I can't wait to see what is in store for her in the future. You guys know I'll be here covering it. So please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Drop down in the comments to let me know your favorite episode or moment on Abbott Elementary, and I'll talk with you later. Take it easy, Aces. Bye.